Welcome to a new casted game. In this game we're casting some gold players. Here in the north we have Crystal playing as the Abbasid Dynasty. And on the south we have Uane playing as the Rus. So what are we gonna see? We're probably gonna see the House of Wisdom coming up very soon. And we're gonna see the Rus player trying to get all the sheep, but also trying to kill all the deer on the map. So if you are playing against the Rus, make sure that you are killing those deer as well. You do see that Crystal is having a lot more trouble with finding the sheep, although there is quite some here, so if there... Nope. Could have had 3 sheep down there. But you don't know, right? But the Rus player already has 10 sheep with them. That is quite a lot. Definitely quite a lot. Oh, maybe here? Are we gonna go get that patch? Yeah. Awesome. I would have felt like a little bit bad for them if they didn't knock out these. Yeah, okay. Now, at least they have a decent amount, okay? They're not having the 10 sheep that the Rus have here, but they do have quite some of them. Okay, this part of the game is a little bit slower, so let me give you some time. Well, allow me some time to ask you guys to leave a comment underneath this video, because first of all, that helps a lot with the algorithm. Second of all, I'm searching players to cast their games from. I'm gonna try and push out a lot of casted games on this channel, and I just need to find more people because it is so hard finding people, okay? So every time I click on somebody, they have their account locked and I can't see their matches. Or they're just a conqueror or something like that, I want to start out low. I want to start out with the lower level players to cast myself, so I can get used to casting and I can see the mistakes they're making a little bit more easily. Because frankly, I'm still kind of new. I've watched a lot of casted games. I've not played that many games myself. So I still have a lot to learn, and I love to learn that with you guys. I love to experience this whole, how do I say it? This whole journey of casting games with you all. I'm not gonna do this alone. I've got some casted games with Corvinus 1. We casted these woman-only tournaments. I'll leave that up here in the card above somewhere, or down below in the description as well. It's a tournament with just girls, just the ladies. 11 sheep. So that's quite cool. I've also been casting some games together with Nim, so you'll definitely be able to spot some of those games on here as well. And we're also doing some alone. Well, haha, it's just me. If you like these games, let me know. Again, just trying to grow into these casted games, and there will be more coming on this channel. I know there is some content on this channel that isn't Age of Empires. I am trying to focus on Age of Empires and see how this is going for a while right now. So you won't see anything else than Age of Empires content coming out on the channel for a while. If you guys don't seem to like it, if you guys, if it doesn't get many views, eventually I might be posting some other content. But if you guys are liking this, make sure that you like the videos, make sure that you reply on them, and it's gonna show them to more people, and that will make it basically that I keep making these casted videos, okay? Enough about that, Trui. We need to focus on the game. Let me switch us to villagers instead of income. We will see that the military wing is coming out, and the military wing will grant us 2 spears and 2 archers. Definitely great to start harassing the Rus with. Good, a house. Oh, we still have fun. Oh wait, that's the wrong player. No, yeah, pretty good timing of the house. Don't mind me. Okay, I'm just casually walking around with 15 sheep. That's fine. On the other side, we will have the Golden Gate coming out. And what does the Golden Gate do? Allows the exchange of resources at a favorable rate. Generates an additional exchange every minute. Okay, so it will generate tickets. It doesn't explain it very well, I feel like. It generates tickets. We will see. When it's built, we're gonna take a look at it again. We do see 9 villagers on the food, 1 on wood, and 0 on gold. So I think we're leveling up with our gold villagers at the moment. Seems like we are planning to go for a second Towncenter, because there is quite some guys on stone. Or maybe we want to build keep. And meanwhile, we do see those 2 archers and 2 spearmen making this way. And the golden tier 1 is activated. So we have 10 houses, and that means that the gathering speed is going to be increased by 15% for the Abbasid Dynasty player. Well, we're gonna take a look and see what these units will be able, if they will be able to get some damage. We also have some hunting cabins down. This one is on the route, so it's gonna give us 19 gold per minute for having this on the route line. Not that much, but you know, this map is not really great for having a lot of wood close by. The Golden Gate, it's kind of like a market. We can just exchange them. But we also have these tickets, which we can also use. So we have the ticket system, and we do have the market part of the Golden Gate. 5 villagers making their way down through this gold. So they recognized, hey, this gold ain't safe, because there's 2 archers and 2 spearmen right here. So we're gonna try and search a different way of getting our gold, and that will be down here. And meanwhile, the scout is gonna try and see, hey, maybe they're gonna get their resources somewhere else, but doesn't spot that out yet, just yet. Some arrows coming from that way. And we're gonna try and harass the wood line, and we see immediately villagers are gonna start building this stable. I think the clue right now is to not overreact. It is just 2 archers and 2 spearmen, nothing else. We don't have to overreact. We're walking away right now. Question is where we're going? Back. We're going back. Scout is not gonna go down to spot that out, so luckily for the Rus player, they will be safe down there for a bit. And they're just gonna start attacking some more buildings. We can just take a look and see if there's another wood line we can go on. Sadly, not that many wood lines for them. And there is that horseman coming out, and they're definitely gonna harass those archers. Sadly, they didn't bring the spears close enough, so... For a second I thought it was still a bar with like 1 HP, but that doesn't make any sense. So now we have 2 spearmen, but we don't have the archers anymore. And they have 1 horseman. Okay, they're making a second horseman. I think that wasn't even needed, because the first horseman could, you know, fix that. And there's 2 spearmen that if they come close to your town center, you can easily kill those. Guess we really want those spearmen dead as well. They're horsemen, so the spearmen are countering the horsemen, and therefore was it a scout will go down. You will see that there's 2 scouts in here, and oh wait, that was a horseman. And an early night. They took quite some damage, but hey, the spearmen are gone. Interesting placement of the town center of the Abbasid right here. I'm not sure if I agree with this. It is very, 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 very forward. We're almost in the base of the Rus. We have had map control, but now we lost our map control. We do see a town center coming out for the Rus as well, which is going to be on this gold spot. So we will have gold, food, and wood secure right here. Maybe we could get a hunting cabin here as well to get some extra gold, but it's not per se needed. We used to some walls coming up, recognizing, hey, we don't have an army anymore, and there are 2 horsemen on the loose. Two knights even nowadays. And there they are. Yeah, I think this was a bit greedy. Definitely a bit greedy. Very, very, very forward. It's gonna be hard to get reinforcements here. You see there's a lot more villagers here, but they just can't go into that town center. For now, we're lucky. But we could have been like here, for example. There is some deer. There is some berry bushes. There is some gold. There's stone here. If we plop it down here, this is an amazing spot for a second TC, I would say. We could also play it safe, try to defend this a little bit by putting more TCs close to each other. But I don't get this town center. It's just really, really far ahead. That's just a standing scout. See, we don't see anything more on those stone outcroppings, so we don't see a third TC coming in for any of them. moving into the gold. So maybe they're looking for a castle age timing right here. 600 gold already for the Rus. They have been collecting heavily. They're 9 on gold right now. 13 on food. Question is, do we need 9 on gold? I think that's a bit much. A bit much. Archery range coming in. Okay, interesting. Seems like they're gonna be pushing early knights. I would have expected them to go castle age, but they're gonna use these to make more knights. See those knights and archers pumping. Good, there's villagers queued. There's villagers queued here. Proud of you guys. Proud for queuing those villagers. It's so hard to remember that sometimes, okay? I'm not being sarcastic or anything. Tower's coming out. I'm wondering if it's being spotted or not. Definitely being spotted. So this is a bit of a scary situation. They know they're there. Definitely know they're there. And the barracks and the stables and stuff like that is super far forward. I think the Abbasid Dynasty is being pretty greedy right here, making everything so close to the base of the Rus. Like we have this all kind of secure, right? But this is like not safe at all down here. Not safe. We could definitely harass quite a lot here. 2 scouts, 6 early knights, and 3 archers. This base has been spotted by the Abbasid players, so we're gonna need to like jump in the town center. Jump in the town center, great. And now we need to make sure that these spears die. Because we do have knights and everything, and that's fine. So we need to focus the spears with the town center, so we can have our knights go in. Because those spears are a problem because they counter the knights, right? It's the stone, paper, scissors principle. No, we can just continue work. We got another horseman being annoying. Oh, it's killed in a jiffy. Just killed in a jiffy. Okay, so the whole army of Christo, the Abbasid player, is gone now. But we do still have quite some army for the Rus. We could push in, because this base down here, this town center only has space for 7 guys. And I can tell you, there's a lot more villagers here than 7. Annoying horseman again. Villager might go down. Definitely not. That villager is safe at least. He's gonna go arrest the gold. We can go back to that wood line. It's safe. It's all safe. It's all good. We do see 300 food in the bank for the Abbasid, 600 wood and 600 gold right now. We do see some upgrades coming in. And there it is, the attack. But this could have been earlier, because now you gave them the time to build this army. We could have harassed these villagers. Look at how many villagers there are here. They're for the grabs. But we waited for them to be able to build their army. And we, you know, they're even gonna get some upgrades in right now. Luckily not in time, or sadly for them, like depending on which, how you want to see it, right? But we could have lost a lot less guys if you just went in a little bit earlier. And I love to see the scouts scouting this area and noticing like, hey, this is very raidable. Instead of like just going into the army the whole time. Wall coming up right here in the hope that we're gonna get less raids. Some idols coming in. Villagers are not queued here. Villagers are queued here, so we like to see some villagers being queued. Also not in the second TC. Second TC here, villagers queued as well. So we're gonna have a villager advantage. We have it a little bit already, but we're gonna see more of a villager advantage for Christo if you stop queuing those villagers, of course. Pop cap for the Rus. We need to get some houses going. it's the housing crisis. We need people to live somewhere quickly. And this is the point about like building all your military buildings so close to the enemy. You have your reinforcements being there quickly. However, the problem is, if they delete them, we're gonna need to build that all up back here. And as we can see, we only have one barracks here, and it's gonna take a while for that to get an army out if we have one barracks. I'm sorry, I'm just dying in the background. The Abbasid Dynasty remembered to do all their economic upgrades and get the steel arrows. I'm gonna need to like drink something, guys, because I'm not getting a cold or anything, but like the last 2 months, I've been having some throat issues where I cannot swallow normally. I mean, I swallow very hard if I drink already, like always, but when I eat now, it gets stuck in my throat. Too much information. They're just pushing on, killing those stables, killing all the production. So we're gonna need to find out, like, hey, how we're gonna counter that, what we're gonna do against that. We do see some new production coming up here in the base. Good call, because we're gonna need an army. We're gonna need to do something about it. Like, the Rus can just collect some things here and there. Pretty safe because we have map control, right? If you have map control, we can spread out and grab resources in more places. I love to see some raids coming in on these berry patches. We could like look with our scout like, hey, what's going on? We do have like quite some knights. We could send like 1 or 2 knights. Just click this, attack order that, attack order that. We could do so much damage with that. And it's gonna cost them a lot of API, and you don't have to worry about those knights anymore, right? They're gonna kill villagers. It's fine, but they have to like micro that. That Towncenter is gonna go down. I think the biggest issue about that, basically, we got it way too far in the front. Blacksmith. I mean, you know, I hope it's not this one that is researching things because oh wait, that's the Rus. Oh, it's not this one. It's their Rus players. Blacksmith. I always get confused between pink and red. They look too much alike. Can we have like a mold? Like, can people not do this? Can people click on colors that are different? We do have +1 damage for ranged, but not for the melee. Even though we do have quite some melee units here, the early knights, so we could be researching those melee damage as well. This whole base down here is gonna be cleaned up, but in the meanwhile we have a big army of horsemen. The horseman army is on the move, and I suspect they're gonna be wanting to attack from this side. A wall has come up, but not completely. So I'd love to see some more walls coming up, so we're a little bit safer, because we have our army all the way here. We have nothing at home to help us with right now. Quite some production coming out though. Quite some houses. No housing crisis over here. Smiles. Yeah, spotted the wall, but well, the wall ends here. These villagers are gonna run for their life probably. As these trying to get into the town center, but there's not enough for them. Oh no, that one poor villager is gonna try and run away. The thing about the Abbasid player is they've been doing raids a lot better. However, they've only got like 1 kill. So the Rus has been actually killing villagers in their raids. Even though they've only raided like, you know, a little bit at the start. So I love to see more raiding coming in from the Rus player. No, it's the other way around. Yeah, no, yeah, they have more kills, even though they have not been raiding. But they can be raiding right now. They can be sending some things in. Where the Crystal has been raiding and not have had as much success with the raiding. Been losing a lot of their army every time they go in. You don't have to fully commit. If you see an army like this, you can fall back. Right? The Rus could be on these villagers. The Rus could be on these when they were still here, or these when they were still here. There's quite some villagers to be picked off. I love to see that scouted. I love to see 1 or 2 knights, because we do have quite abundance of them. We could just send 1 or 2 that way and be happy. Be happy, get some more kills. We do have 6 kills against 16 kills, but mostly they've been fighting in this base. They've not been fighting in the base of the Abbasid Dynasty as much. I love to see those get moving. And now we got the trade house coming in. Okay, the high trade house. It's gonna be coming up right here. Ooh. There's enemies right here. I mean, it will come up. It's fine, but there will be going. Village will be going down for it for sure. So I'm not sure that was a good timing. If the enemy army was here, the army wasn't that big. We could have like cleared it up before we started making this high trade house. Being harassed on this gold now. So the high trade house generates gold like a hunting cabin with the value of plus 400 without claiming any wood, spawns or deers. So there's no really wood here, so that's sad. But it will just spawn deers, I guess. At that point, we might have like put it into the town center here, I guess. This raid is gonna be completely cleaned up, except for a couple of spearmen. But fear not! The spearmen are gonna die. What we see right now is a lot of stabbing of of the spearmen. But what we see now is we do have that villager advantage for our Abbasid player, with also aging up with the economic wing. However, we do see a giant army value difference for the Rus. The walls are coming up. I think we need a couple more gets. Cool. No, there's 2 on. Ah, it's fine. Maybe get on this side. Oh no, the wolf doesn't want the wall to come up. The wolf is against the wall. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He will, as long as they notice that there's a wolf, it will be fine. Army is getting ready. Definitely are a lot safer with all these walls up. We're the Rus. Well, they're the Rus. We're looking at the Rus, and the Rus can't make stone walls. Quite some upgrades coming in at the same time. That's something we noticed from lower players, is that they, you know, they definitely click up things at the same time, but they just aged, so that makes sense. If you age up, you get some new accesses to some new technologies, and you want to research those, right? All right. What are we looking at? What is the plan right now? Probably killing that wolf. Probably kill it. I think what Rus must do is they probably want to push. They got quite a big army. And probably also want to remove these guys. On the other hand, does the Abbasid Dynasty want to push? Do they want to boom? It seems like they want to put a keep down. And they should have something. Let's see. Maybe they're gonna research virtual presence. Upgrading to veteran right now. We got some more upgrades on this side coming in. We got that lumber, the level 2 for that, which increases the wood gathering rate. We got the increased melee armor, and we got the ranged armor. And a veteran horseman. So we're gonna see more horsemen coming out from the Abbasid Dynasty. Recognizing, hey, my enemy does have quite an army, we're gonna need to protect ourselves in a way, and building a keep right here. I love to see this wall come, like, actually close up. Right now, you know, we're walled from the side, so we can't get flanked. However, you know, we can just ride past this, right? Okay, we're gonna have a big fight going on. The mining camp need to die. Very important. I love to see some more scouting, so we would know, like, hey, they're in the berries. They're out the Abbasid Dynasty, and they're likely to go for berries. So we could, like, see, hey, are they? We know where the berries are on the map. Can we find them? A stone wall is gonna come up, sort of. there is a bit of a stone wall coming up. Somewhere in the middle of the map. Interesting. But it's, you know, the villagers are gonna be killed for sure. And now we're gonna get that big fight coming on. And we're gonna see who comes out on top. We're gonna need to focus those spearmen with our archers, because those will counter our horsemen, and our horsemen need to like try and stop these guys from going towards our archers. A lot of units are dying. Let me put that back in. We will see that because of the reinforcements, the Abbasid Dynasty can definitely hold this. And no army will be left for the Rus, so we will have quite a bit of an army for the Abbasid player, but nothing left for the Rus. None of them are picking up these relics, are they? Oh, okay, there is one relic picked up. One relic picked up from the Rus. Let me see if I can spot it, guys. Where is it? Might be looking over it. There it is. It's in the monastery. Do we have a priest or something? That's a bit of a mistake. We would have loved going around it, because now we announced, hey, we're wrapping up this relic. This is fine. Just let me grab it. It's fine. There should be another one on the map somewhere. There it is. So 3 relics in the bag. I mean, they're not home yet. Definitely not this one, because like I said, they announced that they grabbed the relic, so the Abbasid Dynasty player is gonna go and take a look-see. Sadly for them, just a little bit too late. Missed the monk. They're on a horse, so they're a little bit faster. Forward, keep coming out. We would love to kill some of the villagers in the back, but there's just a big army right now. If that comes up, it will deny our stone down here. Not that we need that badly, but it's definitely gonna give a position to the Abbasid player. All 3 relics are in the bag for the Rus player. I'm wondering if they're gonna try and get the other 2 as well. This one is really close to the wall, and then we have one right here next to the villagers. I would think that I thought that the Abbasid Dynasty player would have won this fight a lot easier, but they're taking it so they're actually gonna be able to get that keep up, which is coming up with 5 villagers, which is not that. I would put more villagers on there if you do a forward keep, because if 1 or 2 of them die, it might not come up. Like, just 2 on a forward keep, it's fine. Okay, that keeps come up, and oh, we're gonna get a tap out. The keep was the thing that made that tap out. Thank you so much for watching for this casted gold game. If you want to have your games casted, leave your comment and click on the screen for more Age of Empires.